Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Allied General on the Series JG. We are most of the way through, I guess, the first turn of the Americans are already taken Saint-Marie Église. We're already through part of the first turn of D-Day, aka Overlord. Which, yeah, it's going to be a big old ugly fight. So let's continue it right now. We really want to see, this is where I would be really tempted to save scum normally, because if these guys get stuck on the beach, they're going to get wiped out. If I can take this, if I can force these guys to retreat, then this Firefly can land. That would have you guys doing what? You're going to do nothing but take losses fighting here. This is heavy infantry. This is a less experienced regular infantry unit. All these decisions need to be taken pretty carefully. I know what I'm doing with you guys. I'm just attacking directly up into here. And that will allow the Achilles to land. And the question is, because who do I want to land now? I've got a recon, a tank, artillery, and anti-tank. Honestly, the most useful might be to get this artillery to land. What about these guys up here? Probably don't want them doing that. Right, the paratroop unit, it's hard to figure out what to do with them that's not going to lead to them getting wiped out. So they probably run into a rugged defense against the forts. March up here and attack here, and at least you're doing some good, but you're probably going to get wiped out. I kind of want to pull them back over this way, you know? But they'll be on, I mean, they'll be within the range of these guys. It's like, do you leave them here? Do you get them to pull back in the hopes that they'll survive? Because they got to cross the river. Do you just accept the fact that they were put here to be wiped out? I guess we try and do some good here. Rugged defense. Attack broken up. Honestly, there probably wasn't anything better we were going to do. If I tried to pull them across this river, they would have been eating fire from these forts and this artillery. Now, that would have spared somebody down here the same fire, but this artillery would have shot one of them. By the time they got across the river, there would be nothing left to attack whoever's in Cabourg. K-Town. Le. Now, shall you... You can attack here, or you can come up and attack here. Which would free you to come up. They did surrender, okay. They are not expected to take the advantage in this fight, but I think I have to do what I can anyway. And try to get a recon or a tank. Let's get a tank unit deployed. And we'll just sort of work our way this way. This is the fight. I used suppression bombs over here in the video that was lost, but found other places I wanted to use them this last time. What if I have you guys come up here and attack? This may still have worked out okay. Because I'd really like to get these guys out of here and have them force a surrender. Dude. That might not be in the cards. Yeah, boy, I really need to get the first attack there. Because that did nothing useful. Hopefully these guys can force a surrender. Good. I'll have to put you back in a boat to make room for these guys to deploy, but that's not how this works. So we're not getting that artillery landed yet, but that's not really a shocker. If I attack with you guys, I'm going to take more losses. Same thing here. This is a really high-end strong point, apparently. Apparently we have high hopes here. Okay. Now will allow us to get another Firefly deployed, although it's one of our frailer ones. Alright, so we got another checkpoint to surrender. This should allow us to get this gun deployed on the next turn, probably here, while the tank advances. So this artillery is fully suppressed. It's just that these targets are pretty rough. I think this American infantry unit is probably not getting out of this alive. It's a better response than I was expecting. We got cross-supporting artillery with really high, like really long ranges here. I don't see where you go where you don't get wiped out. Like you were given kind of a bad hand there, friend. Sorry. You'll be in the range of two different artillery units if he attacks from there. At least you've got a chance to get out of there now. Oh boy. I think you guys are going to get swallowed up. Boy, that thing still wasn't taken out, huh? Unless there's artillery that I don't know about. This was a good attack to make. Yeah, that actually went surprisingly well. Generally just want to get stuff deployed as quickly as possible. It's not doing anything sitting around in those boats. Is that an artillery unit? That's not a, that's an interesting new design. What's your range? 2. You are probably going to play some role in, Carentan. Looks like it's going to be a nasty fight. Is that a recon? It's a recon vehicle. It's going to be a really ugly fight for Cherbourg, too. So the Germans are going to get a turn, and then on the next turn, we can probably use the 1st British Bridging Engineers to either take out this strong point or take out this strong point. Because the correct way to attack Caen is going to be to circle around to the east and move into it from the west, or even get up north of it and go southwest. Get away from these. Tried to fight them off, and it's not really being helpful. So honestly, you could deploy here and you could deploy here. Like if we get rid of this, I don't even know if we want to move some of these units. Like, might be useful to get you you over here and get you over here. Have you stay in place. This artillery unit. We need a lot of air power. Like, I think our roughest fight right now is this. There's no city here, but just these defenses here the Americans are trying to overtake are going to be ugly. We're going to need a lot of air power here in the next couple of turns. But, I mean, you can leave strong points behind. I don't know. Other than air power, like, there's a lot of swamp and, how do you pronounce that? Bocage? Like, it's not going to be that easy to take this city. It's got natural defense. It's just rough terrain here. Now I've got... This is maybe where I should have bridging infantry. Bridging infantry right here would make a difference. Get you over here. Yeah, might as well get you here. These ships, I wish could get that all the way over there, but they can't. You will burst your way through these guys on the next turn, I'm sure. So we can have you plop in there. Let's just get it over with here. Who else is left to move? I wanted to get another Firefly. Where would I put him? Don't think I've got any place up here where I can deploy yet. So unless I decide I want to just get another bomber, which is tempting. But let's just wait to the next turn. So let's throw down a save. Hold our breath for what's sure to be an ugly first Axis turn for us. In this scenario, we've killed 2 German infantry units, 1 German land transport, because one of those 2 had land transport, and 3 German fortifications. We've taken no losses. The campaign, I don't know how reliable these numbers are. They get weird. Let's see what we're doing by the end of this. I'll have some tea to make myself feel better. Okay. This is actually good for us. They're wasting their shots on a destroyer. This is completely expected. I'm really happy they're wasting all these shots on that destroyer unit. It's not going to be useful in the long term. Kind of annoyed they got off the first attack or initiative, but so far so good. This could be going a lot worse. That hurts. That's a very valuable unit. These guys are probably not surviving the turn. I'm glad they were over strength 15. Oh boy, they really don't like that unit. They really don't like this unit. They're at like half strength now after all of that. Which just goes to show, like, because they were 50% over max strength before. I'm surprised by this move. I thought they were going to finish off that one paratroop unit. Well, okay, so we lost a unit. Can't say I'm surprised. Not the unit I was expecting to lose. That attack actually went our way. But I think this unit is also probably doomed. Just a regular U.S. regular troops having to surrender on the beach. Oh. Gotta get that bridging engineer unit out of there. Interceptors. I was expecting... They're not being that smart about... Oh, thank God. Oh. So these guys took a shit kicking, and they have no ability to escape right now. There's no hex they can move to where they won't be moving into a realm of enemy control. So I need to, like, my first priority right now, honestly, because this, I'll use UK save 1. So we lost 1 unit, British infantry. No, we lost 2 units. One British infantry unit that was an auxiliary unit, and 1 American unit that was a British an infantry unit. So we've got 2 auxiliaries we can buy, but we still have only 1 corps to buy. But this unit, this is the 2nd British Engineers. I'm pretty sure this unit was with us when we were fighting the Italians in in the first mission. I don't remember what it was. City Barani or whatever. No, the very first mission before the Germans are even arrived in North Africa. I believe this unit was there, so we need to get them to safety somehow. We also need to take an airfield. I wasn't really thinking about that too hard in the last mission, but that would mean concentrating a lot of power at Caen, however it's pronounced. That's kind of the airfield we need to take first. I don't think we're taking the airfield outside of Cherbourg with that kind of speed. Alright, well, but we got the superior air force. Let's bring it to bear. First of all, is there any air power that we... they'll sometimes have planes fly up, notice an enemy, and then stop because they're overwhelmed. Although in this case, they didn't do that. So let's just finish off the airplanes that came in here and got their... They kind of took themselves out. But let's finish it off. We have a fairly elite... fairly elite P-51 Mustang squadron. I feel like P-51 Mustang is our best plane to use right now against the Luftwaffe in this moment. Because honestly, my Spitfires, I don't feel like wasting their turns. Like, they are leveled. They're not getting anything out of the experience. They may actually be able to do some damage to ground targets at this point. But unless I'm very much mistaken, we don't have a whole lot of P-51 Mustangs. Thunderbolts, I felt like, had better ground attack values than P-51 Mustang 2. But honestly, I'll tell you what. Might just call this one a video early because the last one went long. So I think I just saved on the slot 1. We'll save on it again. And call it a video a little early to make up for the last one going long. But when we come back next time, now that we've got most of our army landed, I think turn 2, we'll actually finish a complete turn on the next video.